Hello everyone, welcome back to the next session of Data Science with Python Programming. How are you guys? I hope everyone is learning and everyone is understanding all the concept from my first session to till now. Yeah? Okay. So till now, I hope you understand all the concept of Python programming, whatever we have seen. Yeah? Yeah, so we have seen introduction to Python programming and data types, variable, operators, decision-making statement, loops. Yeah. And then we have seen the list, tuple, dictionary, yeah, and functions, modules, regular expression, yeah, working with the files, yeah. So I hope you have understand all the concept, whatever we have seen till now with theory with practical, yeah. Now let's proceed to the next point. So till now you have seen all the concept of Python programming, yeah. Now it's important for us to understand data science libraries which is present in Python programming. Okay, what are the data science libraries? Since we are learning data science with the help of Python programming, so obviously we should know what are those scientific libraries or data science libraries in Python programming. Yeah, so in this session we are going to see introduction to Python data science libraries. Okay, or introduction to data science libraries. Okay, now let me show you what you are going to learn in this session. So see here. So we will start with data science libraries. What is this? Okay. And then we will see the data science libraries for data processing and modeling. Okay. What are the libraries available in Python for data processing and modeling, such as Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, and Scikit. So we will understand these libraries. What is Pandas? What is NumPy? What is SciPy? What is scikit-learn? Okay. So these are the libraries for data processing and modeling. Okay. After that, we will see the libraries for data visualization. So if you want to do the data visualization, what are the libraries that will support data visualization? So see here, we will see the Matplotlib library, Seaborn library, and Plotly library. Okay. So these are the libraries for data visualization. Okay. So we are going to study all these libraries for data processing and modeling, and then data science libraries for data visualization. Okay, so let's start with the first point, data science libraries. So see, Python is one of the most popular languages used by data scientists and software developers alike for data science tasks. Okay, it can be used to predict outcomes, automate tasks, streamline processes, and offer the business intelligence insights. Yeah, most data scientists are already leveraging the power of Python programming every day. Data science is an extremely important field in current times. Yeah, and by the way, in the first session only, I have shown you, yeah, what is the demand for data science, what is the growth in data science. Yeah, remember? The reason for this huge success of Python in data science is its extensive library support for data science and analytics. Yeah, as we are saying that most data scientists are already leveraging the power of Python programming every day. Okay, so the reason for this huge success of Python programming in data science is its extensive library support for data science and analytics. There are many Python libraries that contain a host of functions, tools, and methods to manage and analyze the data. Okay, so there are many Python libraries that contain the host of function, tools, and the method to manage and analyze the data. Okay, each of these libraries has a particular focus, with some libraries managing image and textual data, data mining, neural network, data visualization, and so on. Okay. So see, here we divided the top Python libraries for data science into those focusing on data processing and data visualization respectively. Okay. So let's check out these libraries now. Yeah. So first library, we are going to focus on the libraries for data processing and modeling. So the first library under data processing is Pandas. Okay, this is one of the scientific library or data science library in Python programming. Okay, so see here, Pandas is free Python software library for data analysis and data handling. Are you getting the point? Pandas is a free Python software library for data analysis and data handling. So for data analysis and data handling, you can use Pandas library. Okay. It was created as a community library project and initially released around 2008. Pandas provides various high performance and easy to use data structures and operations for manipulating the data in the form of a numerical tables and time series. Okay. Pandas also has the multiple tools for reading and writing the data in memory data structures and different file formats. Yeah. So Pandas is a free software, Python software library for data analysis and data handling. So in short, if you want to do the data analysis, data handling, then you can proceed with the Pandas. So Pandas is a free Python software library for data analysis and data handling. It was created as a community library project and initially released around 2008. Pandas provide a various high performance and easy to use data structures and the operations for manipulating the data in a form of numerical table and time series. Pandas also has the multiple tools for reading and writing the data between in-memory data structure and different files format. Okay. In short, it is a perfect for quick and easy data manipulation, data aggregation, reading and writing the data as well as data visualization. So it's very important library. Yeah. Pandas is perfect for quick and easy data manipulation, data aggregation, reading and writing the data as well as data visualization. Okay. Pandas can also take in data from different types of files such as CSV file, Excel file, etc. Okay. So if you want to read a data from the CSV file, yeah, or Excel file, then you can also make a use of Pandas. So Pandas can also take in data from different types of file such as CSV file, Excel file, etc. or a SQL database and create a Python object known as data frame. Okay. A data frame contains rows and columns and it can be used for data manipulation with operations such as join, merge, group by, concatenate, etc. Okay. So Pandas can also take in data from different types of files such as CSV, Excel, etc. or a SQL database and create a Python object known as a data frame. Okay, so if you want to read a data from CSV file, Excel file, then you can make a use of Pandas so that you can read all the data from the CSV or Excel file and it is going to create the object, the Python object, and that object is known as data frame. A data frame contains the rows and the columns and it can be used for data manipulation with operations such as join, merge, group by, concatenate. Got it? Yeah. Now you might be thinking how to read a data from the CSV file, how to read a data from the Excel file, how to actually use the Pandas. Okay. So by the way, we are going to see Pandas, the theory about it, the syntax for using the Pandas, and the most important thing, how can you install the Pandas data science library in your system? How you can install it, and then how you can make a use of Pandas to read a data from the CSV file, Excel file, how you can create a data frame. Okay. Yeah, so we are going to see all the things about the Pandas, okay, in our later session. But as of now, we are just discussing the introduction part of data science libraries in Python. Okay, what are the data science libraries in Python? So if you want to do data analysis and data handling, then Pandas is a perfect library. Pandas is a free Python software library for data analysis and data handling. Okay. Now, how to install the Pandas? What is the syntax? How you should use it? How to read a data from the Pandas? What are the data structures? Okay. Under the Pandas library, we are going to see all the things in our later session, okay, with the brief details, with the coding part, with the practical part, okay. So as of now, just understand the theory about it, okay. Python with pandas is used in a wide range of fields, including the academic and commercial domains, including the finance, economic, statistics, analytics, etc. Using the pandas, we can accomplish 5 typical steps in processing and analyzing of data, regardless of the origin of the data. Okay, using the pandas, we can accomplish 5 typical steps here in the processing and analysis of data, regardless of the origin of the data. So first one is loading the data, preparing the data, manipulating the data, modeling the data, and analyzing the data. Yeah. So using the pandas, we can accomplish these 5 typical steps in a processing and analysis of data. So first one is loading the data, preparing the data, manipulating the data, modeling the data, and analyzing the data. So load, prepare, manipulate, model, and analyze. So these are the 5 typical steps in processing and analyzing of data you can do with the help of pandas. Got the point? Okay. Now let's proceed to the next library, that is NumPy. NumPy, which stand for numerical Python. NumPy stand for numerical Python, is a library consisting of a multi-dimensional array objects and a collection of routines for processing those arrays. NumPy, which stand for numerical Python. It is a numerical Python. Okay. So NumPy, which is stand for numerical Python, is a library consisting of a multi-dimensional array objects and a collection of routines for processing those arrays. Using the NumPy, mathematical and logical operations on the arrays can be performed. Yeah. So using the NumPy, it is possible for us to do the mathematical and logical operation on the arrays. NumPy is a library consisting of a multi-dimensional array object and a collection of routines for processing those array. And using the NumPy, you can perform mathematical and logical operations on arrays. Okay. NumPy was created in 2005 by Travis Oliphant. It is an open source project and you can use it freely. Okay. NumPy is a free Python software library for numerical computing on data that can be in the form of large arrays and multi-dimensional matrices. Okay, Pandas is a free Python software library for data analysis and data handling, whereas NumPy is a free Python software library for numerical computing on data that can be in the form of a large arrays and multi-dimensional matrices. Okay, these multi-dimensional matrices are the main object in NumPy, where their dimensions are called axes and the number of axes is called a rank. NumPy also provides various tools to work with these arrays and high-level mathematical functions to manipulate this data with the linear algebra, Fourier transform, random numbers, etc. Okay, yeah. Some of the basic array operations that can be performed using the NumPy include adding, slicing, multiplying, flattening, reshaping, and indexing the arrays. Okay, so some of the basic array operation that can be performed using NumPy, that is numerical Python. Yeah, include adding, slicing, multiplying, flattening, reshaping, and indexing the arrays. Okay. Other advanced functions include stacking the array, splitting them into the section, broadcasting the arrays, etc. Okay. So see, NumPy is, again, it is also a free Python software library. Yeah, Pandas is also free Python software library, but Pandas is useful for data analysis and data handling, whereas NumPy is useful for numerical computing on data that can be in the form of large arrays and multi-dimensional matrices. Okay. NumPy also provides various tools to work with these arrays and high-level mathematical functions to manipulate this data with the linear algebra, Fourier transform, random number, etc. Okay. Some of the basic array operations that can be performed using the NumPy include adding, slicing, multiplying, flattening, reshaping, and indexing the arrays. Other advanced functions include the stacking the arrays, splitting them into the section, broadcasting the arrays, etc. Okay, so you should remember it is, yeah, a free Python software library for numerical computing on data. Okay, that can be in the form of large arrays and multi-dimensional matrices. Okay, now you might be thinking how to install the NumPy library in your system, how to use the NumPy, okay, how to create a matrix, or you can say how to create one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array using the NumPy. Yeah, how we can write a program with the help of NumPy. So we are going to see a detail about the NumPy, that is one of the important library for numerical computing, okay, in our latest session, in which I will show you how you can install the NumPy, how can you write a program for NumPy, how you can create one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, yeah, and how you can create, how can you perform the operation such as adding, slicing, multiplying, flattening, yeah, indexing, the arrays object, yeah, the array. Okay, so we are going to see all the things with the theory, with the practical in the later session. Okay, yeah. So now we have seen two libraries, yeah, Pandas and NumPy. Now let's proceed to the third library, that is SciPy. SciPy is again a free software library for scientific computing and technical computing on data. NumPy is a free software library for numerical computing. Am I right? See here. NumPy is a free Python software library for numerical computing on the data that can be in the form of large arrays and multidimensional matrices. Whereas SciPy is a free Python software library, yeah, for scientific computing and technical computing on data. Okay, so SciPy is a free software library for scientific computing and technical computing on the data. It was created as a community library project and initially released around 2001. Yeah, SciPy library is built on the NumPy array object and it is a part of NumPy stack, which also includes other scientific computing libraries and the tools such as Matplotlib, SciPy, Pandas, etc. Got it? Yeah. SciPy. This NumPy stack has users which also use comparable applications such as GNU, Octave, MATLAB, GNU, Octave, Scilab, etc. Yeah. As per the theory, this SciPy library is built on the NumPy array object and it is a part of NumPy stack, which also include other scientific computing libraries such as computing libraries and tools such as Matplotlib, SciPy, Pandas. Okay, this NumPy stack has users which also use the comparable applications such as GNU Octave, MATLAB, GNU Octave, Scilab, etc. SciPy allows for a various scientific computing tasks that handle data optimization, data integration, data interpolation, and data modification using the linear algebra, Fourier transform, random numbers generation, special function, etc. Are you getting the point? SciPy allows for various scientific computing tasks that handle the data optimization, data integration, data interpolation, and data modification using linear algebra, Fourier transform, random numbers generation, special function, etc. Just like NumPy, multidimensional matrices are the main object in SciPy, which are provided by the NumPy module itself. Okay, got it? Now let's see the another important library. Yeah, that is scikit-learn. So see, scikit-learn is a free software library for machine learning coding primarily in the Python programming language. So make a note of it. Scikit-learn is a free software library for machine learning coding primarily in the Python programming language. So this means if you would like to do the machine learning, if you would like to perform the machine learning, then scikit-learn library is going to help you a lot. Yeah, scikit-learn, it is a free software library for machine learning coding primarily in the Python programming language. So in the Python programming language, we have a free software library for a machine learning coding, that is scikit-learn. So if you want to perform, if you want to write the coding for a machine learning, so as the machine learning will have supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, reinforcement learning, whatever it is. So for all these machine learning coding concept, yeah, the scikit-learn library is going to help you for that. So scikit-learn library is a free software library for machine learning coding, which is primarily present in the Python programming language. Okay. It was initially developed as a Google Summer of Code project by David Cornopio and originally released in June 2007. Okay. It was initially developed as a Google Summer of Code project by David Cornopio and originally released in the June 2007. Scikit-learn is built on the top of other Python libraries like NumPy, SciPy, Matplotlib, Pandas, etc. And so it provides a full interoperability with these libraries. So it's very important. So this means whenever you want to learn the machine learning coding, it's important for you to understand scikit-learn. So scikit-learn is a free software library for machine learning coding primarily in the Python programming language. Okay. And by the way, in our later session, we are also going to see, we are also going to perform we are also going to write machine learning algorithms, the program for it. So we will understand what is machine learning, supervised machine learning, the coding for it. So under the supervised machine learning, what are the algorithms are there? Under the unsupervised machine learning, what are the algorithms are there? So under whatever the algorithms you are studying, so scikit-learn is going to help you to perform, to write machine learning coding. Yeah. So we are going to see that also in our later session. Okay. And you might be thinking how to install the scikit-learn. How can I actually make a use of scikit-learn? What are those algorithms? How can I implement supervised machine learning algorithm? Yeah. So we are going to see all those things in our later session. But as of now, we are just discussing the introduction to the data science libraries in Python programming. Yeah. So remember these libraries, we have seen Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, and the scikit-learn. So it's very important, scikit-learn for machine learning, it's very, very important. Okay. While scikit-learn is written mainly in Python, it has also used Python to write some core algorithms in order to improve performance. You can implement various supervised and unsupervised machine learning models on scikit-learn like classification, regression, support vector machine, random forest, nearest neighbor, Navy bias, decision trees, clustering, etc. with scikit-learn. So here the point is you can implement various supervised and unsupervised machine learning models on scikit-learn. Okay. So you might be thinking, what is this classification? What is this regression? What is this support vector machine? So see, all these are the algorithms, okay, which falls under supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms. Okay, for example, see the classification, regression, these are the algorithms which falls under the supervised machine learning. Okay, it falls under the supervised machine learning. Whereas under the unsupervised machine learning, we have some other algorithms such as decision tree, support vector machine. Just a second. No. See, under the decision tree and support vector machine, it is under the classification. Okay, by the way, don't get confused here. Under the supervised machine learning and unsupervised machine learning, we have some algorithms. So see, under the supervised machine learning are classified into two categories of algorithm. First one is regression, next one is classification. Under the regression, we have the linear regression, regression, okay. And then under the classification, we have different algorithm such as decision tree, okay, support vector machine. Yeah, these are the algorithms under the classification. Now you might be thinking, what are the algorithms under the unsupervised machine learning? So see, unsupervised machine learnings are classified into two categories of algorithm. First one is clustering, second one is the association. Okay. Now you might be thinking, what is all these things? So don't get confused, because we are going to see all the things about the machine learning. What is a machine learning, the types of machine learning, yeah, what is supervised machine learning, what is unsupervised machine learning, what are the algorithms under the supervised machine learning, what are the algorithms under the unsupervised machine learning. Okay, we are going to see all those things in our later session, but as of now, you just remember, using the scikit-learn, you can implement all the algorithms such as classification, regression, support vector machine, random forest, nearest neighbors, nearest navy bias, decision tree, clustering, etc. with scikit-learn. Got the point? Just remember this one. Or in short, you can say that using the scikit-learn, you can implement various supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms. Okay, what are those algorithms? We are going to see in our later sessions. Okay, so it's very important, scikit-learn. So it's a free software library which is very important, which is useful for machine learning coding, primarily in the Python programming language. Okay. Now don't get confused with the what are the algorithms which under the supervised learning, what are the algorithms under the unsupervised machine learning. We are going to see all those things in our later session. But in generally, under the supervised learning, we have regression and classification. So supervised machine learning classified or categorized into or falls into two types of algorithm, regression and classification. And then under the regression, we have some various different types of regression such as linear regression, multiple regression, okay, polynomial regression. And then under the classification, we also have some other types of or different types of classification algorithms. Or say, for example, you can think of decision tree, that is one of the classification algorithm. Support vector machine, this is also one of the classification algorithm. Okay. And what is this clustering? Clustering is one of the algorithm that falls under the unsupervised machine learning. Okay, so as of now, you just remember, using the scikit-learn, you can implement various supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms. Okay, what are those algorithms? We are going to see in our later session. Okay, and how to install the scikit, how can you implement the various algorithms that you can see here. We are going to see that with the theory, with the practical in our later session. Okay. Now let's see the libraries for a data visualization. So see, under data processing and the modeling, we have seen Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, and scikit-learn. And by the way, there are also still more libraries for data processing and modeling. But I think these are the four important libraries for data processing and the modeling: NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, and scikit-learn. So these four libraries, as of now, remember these four libraries, okay, which is very important for data processing and modeling. Now you might be thinking, is there only four libraries for data processing and modeling? No, there are more libraries, okay, for data processing and modeling. But we have studied four libraries for data processing and modeling. Since Python has a huge collection of data science libraries, so we are going to cover some of the important libraries that is going to help us for data science. Okay. So the libraries for data science, for data processing and the modeling, we have seen four libraries: NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, and scikit-learn. Okay. Now let's see the libraries for data visualization. Which library we should consider for data visualization? So the first library we are going to focus on Matplotlib. So see here, Matplotlib is a data visualization library and a 2D plotting library of a Python. It was initially released in 2003 and it is the most popular and widely used plotting library in the Python community. It comes with an interactive environment across multiple platforms. Matplotlib can be used in a Python script, the Python, and IPython shell, the Jupyter notebook, web application servers, etc. Okay, so Matplotlib is a data visualization library and a two-dimensional plotting library of a Python. It was initially released in the year 2003 and it is the most popular and widely used plotting library in Python community. It comes with an interactive environment across multiple platforms. Matplotlib can be used in a Python script, the Python and the IPython shell, the Jupyter notebook, web application server, etc. Okay. It can be used to embed plots into the applications using various GUI toolkits, graphical user interface toolkits like tkenter, GTK plus, WXPython, Qt, etc. So you can use Matplotlib to create the plots, bar chart, P chart, histogram, scatter plot, error chart, power spectra, stem plot, and whatever other visualization chart you want. So in short, you can say that using the Matplotlib library, you can create a various types of plots such as line plot, bar plot, P chart, histogram, scatter plot, yeah, error chart, power spectra, even whatever the other visualization chart you want to create, you can create with the help of Matplotlib. Okay, now how to install the Matplotlib, how you can create the histogram, scatter plot, line chart, bar chart, yeah, error chart, okay, and how you can create some other data visualization chart. We are going to see that in our later session because we are going to focus especially on data visualization also. Okay, so using the Matplotlib library, we are going to do the data visualization. Okay, and then we will see how you can create the scatter plot, line chart, bar chart, histogram, yeah, and other types of plot that you can create using the Matplotlib library, which is very important for data visualization. Okay, the PyPlot module also provide a MATLAB-like interface that is just as versatile and useful as MATLAB while being totally free and open source. Okay. One of the Matplotlib's most important feature is its ability to play well with many operating systems and the graphics backend. Yeah, one of the important feature of Matplotlib library is its ability to play well with many operating systems and the graphics backend. Matplotlib support dozens of backend and output types, which means you can count on it to work regardless of which operating systems you are using or which output format you wish. This cross-platform, everything to everyone approach has been one of the great strengths of Matplotlib. Got the point? Yeah. So we are going to see the special chapter, the special session on Matplotlib, how to install it, and what are the different types of chart or plot you can create using the Matplotlib. We are going to see that in detail with the programming. Okay. In our later session, we are going to see that. Okay. Now let's see the next library for data visualization is Seaborn. Okay. So see, what is this? Seaborn is a Python data visualization library that is based on Matplotlib and closely integrated with the NumPy and Pandas data structures. Seaborn has various dataset-oriented plotting functions that operate on the data frames and arrays that have whole dataset within them. Then it internally performs the necessary statistical aggregation and mapping functions to create informative plots that the user desires. Okay, so Seaborn is again the data visualization library in Python programming. and it is based on the Matplotlib and closely integrated with the NumPy and Pandas data structures. Okay, Seaborn library has various dataset oriented plotting functions that operate on data frames and arrays that have whole dataset within them. So what is this data frame? That is one of the objects you can create using the pandas. So we are going to see that also, how you can use the pandas and how you can create a data frame. Okay. So Seaborn has various dataset oriented plotting function that operate on data frame and arrays that have whole dataset within them. Then it internally performs the necessary statistical aggregation and mapping function to create informative plots that the user desires. Okay. Seaborn is a high-level interface for creating the beautiful and informative statistical graphics that are integral to exploring and understanding the data. The Seaborn data graphics can include bar chart, P chart, histogram, scatter plot, error chart, etc. Seaborn also has various tools for choosing color palettes that can reveal the pattern in the data. So again, using the Seaborn library for data visualization, you can create various types of plots, yeah, such as a bar chart, P chart, histogram, scatter plot. Okay, and Seaborn also has the various tool for choosing the color plates. What type of color, what color you want to put for these graphs, for these plots, you can put, because Seaborn has a various tools for choosing the color plates that can reveal the pattern in the data. Got the point? Yeah. Now let's see the next library for data visualization, that is Plotly. Plotly is a free open source graphing library that can be used to form data visualization. Okay, obviously it is also free. Plotly is a free open source graphing library that can be used to form data visualization. Plotly or plotly.py is built on the top of Plotly JavaScript library, plotly.js, and can be used to create web-based data visualization that can be displayed in the Jupyter Notebook or web application using Dash or saved as individual HTML files. Now again, you might think, what is this Jupyter Notebook? Yeah, what is this Jupyter Notebook? So we are going to see that also in our later session. Yeah. So remember, Plotly is a free open source graphing library that can be used to form the data visualization. Plotly is built on the top of Plotly JavaScript library and can be used to create web-based data visualization that can be displayed in a Jupyter Notebook or web application using Dash or saved as individual HTML files. Plotly provides more than 40 unique chart types like scatter plot, histogram, line chart, bar chart, P chart, error bars, box plot, multiple axes, spark lines, dendrogram, 3D chart, etc. So 3D chart is also possible with the help of Plotly. Yeah. Plotly also provide counter plot, which are not that common in other data visualization library. In addition to all this, Plotly can be used offline with no internet connection. That is the best part of the Plotly. Plotly can be used offline also without internet connection. Yes, got the point? Yeah. So see, the libraries for data visualization, what are those libraries we have seen? The important library for data visualizations are Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Plotly. Whereas the libraries for data processing and modeling are Pandas, NumPy, scikit-learn, and SciPy. Got the point? Yes. So finally, I hope you have understand what is a data science libraries. So see here. Python is one of the most popular language used by data scientists and the software developers alike for data science tasks. It can be used to predict the outcomes, automate the tasks, streamline processing, and offer business intelligence inside. Most data scientists are already leveraging the power of Python programming every day. Yeah. The reason for this huge success of Python in data science is its extensive library support for data science and analytics. And there are many Python libraries that contain a host of function, tools, and the method to manage and analyze the data. Okay. Each of these libraries has a particular focus, with some libraries managing the image and textual data, data mining, neural network, data visualization, and so on. And hence we have divided the top Python libraries for data science into those focusing on data processing and data visualization respectively. So under the data processing and modeling, we have studied four different libraries: Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, and scikit-learn. Whereas the library for data visualization, under that we have studied Matplotlib. What is the next? Seaborn, and the third one is Plotly. Yeah. And you might be thinking, is there only three libraries for data visualization? No. We have some more libraries for data visualization in Python. For example, ggplot. It is also one of the library that support data visualization. Okay. So, but as of now, remember these three libraries: Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Plotly. So Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Plotly. These are the libraries for data visualization. Whereas NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, and scikit-learn, these are the libraries for data processing and modeling. But still, since Python has a huge collection of data science libraries, there are many libraries for data visualization, for data processing, data modeling. Okay. But as of now, remember these libraries. Okay. So in this session, we have just studied the theory about each of the libraries for data processing and data visualization. Yeah. So I hope you have understand the libraries for data processing and modeling. So under that we have studied Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, and scikit-learn. So I hope you have understand Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, and scikit-learn. The purpose of all these libraries, okay? Yeah, and we have seen the theory of each of these libraries. Yeah, so Pandas is useful for data analysis. Yeah, and data handling. NumPy is used for numerical computing. What about SciPy? SciPy is again useful for scientific computing. Yeah, see here is free. SciPy is a free software library for scientific computing and technical computing on data, whereas NumPy is free software library for numerical computing on data, whereas Python is again free software. Sorry, the Pandas is again a free Python software library for data analysis and data handling. Yeah, you can see here. Pandas is a free Python software library for data analysis and data handling. So Pandas is useful for data analysis and data handling. NumPy is useful for numerical computing. SciPy is useful for scientific computing and technical computing. And scikit-learn is very, very important for machine learning coding, right? And then we have seen Matplotlib, data visualization libraries, Matplotlib. And then we have seen after Matplotlib, what the next library we have seen? Seaborn. Yeah. And then after the Seaborn, we have seen Plotly. Okay. So now I hope you understand the concept, the theory, or you can say the introduction to the various libraries for data processing, data visualization. Okay. But still there are more libraries for data processing and data visualization. So in this session, we have studied 7 libraries: Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, scikit-learn. That is for data processing. And for data visualization, we have seen the introduction part of Matplotlib, Plotly, and Seaborn libraries. Got it? Okay, in our later session, we are going to see how you can use So yeah, how can you use this data processing, data visualization library with the programming part, with the practical part? Okay. So as of now, I hope you have understand all the things that we have seen in this session. Yeah, got it? So thank you very much for attending this session, and I hope you will join my next session. Yeah. So have a good day. Bye bye.